Terraria has a lot of items from fishing in the game, but if you had to pick just one of them to be the best, which one would it be? I've made a list of the top 10 most powerful items you can get from fishing, and it'll be based off two things. One is how early you can get it, and the other is how useful it actually is. Without further ado, let's hop straight into it. At number 10, we have the balloon pufferfish. So as you can see here, I've made a pretty standard looking obstacle course, a couple spikes, some walls, and as a normal Terrarian, you could clear these spikes and barely make it up this wall. But this wall looks impossible to scale, doesn't it? But as soon as I put on the balloon pufferfish, I can jump up it. That's a significant improvement. And you can fish it up in any biome as soon as you get a basic fishing rod. You can go even further too. If you make the Sharkron balloon with a tsunami in a bottle and a balloon pufferfish, you get the effects and an extra jump. And if you combine that with a lucky horseshoe, you get that and immunity to fall damage. At number 9, we have the Reaver Shark. This is fished up in the ocean and is equivalent to a platinum pickaxe. Platinum's pretty hard to get, so that's pretty good. It can mine meteorite, which a platinum pickaxe says it can do in its tooltip, but it cannot mine ebenstone or hellstone. It also does over twice as much damage as a platinum pickaxe. Overall, pretty solid, especially because you can get it without even going underground. At number 8, we have the purple clubberfish. This can be caught in pre-hard mode corruption, so if you just go there and put yourself in a box and start fishing, you can get it pretty easily, and it dishes out good damage too. You can see it's doing upwards of 80 damage here, averaging at probably 40. And it gives you the ability to do trick shots too. At number 7, we have the frog leg. It essentially makes you a bouncy little guy. It increases jump height, lets you auto jump, and increases the distance you can fall without taking damage. It also has 3 crafting recipes. You can make the frog flipper, which grants you the ability to swim and jump higher. The frog gear, which has the combined bonuses of the 4 items that are used to make it. And you can make the amphibian boots, which is a combination of sailfish boots and the frog leg. Also, if you put all 4 of these on at once, I don't think any Terrarian has ever jumped as high as I have. Just saying. This is some crazy height, by the way. I wonder if it still negates fall damage. Honestly, not bad. That deserves spot number 7. Have you ever wondered how you're gonna mine this block of 440 copper? Well, I have just the number 6 bombfish for you. Just look how efficient these are. Just look how great it is. A source of infinite sticky bombs that you can get just from fishing. It's so marvelous I don't need a pickaxe ever again! You know, that actually kind of worked for some reason. At number 5, we have the Blade Tongue. Fished up in hard mode Crimson, this weapon will shoot an Ichor shot when it hits an enemy. It also automatically auto-swings. So you can see, I've set up a dummy way over there, and I've got 3 right here. So when I hit this, you can see it shoots everywhere. Heh, that's what she said. But anyway, pretty good damage output. You can shoot multiple shots if you hit multiple enemies at once. I think it's pretty good for melee class, but considering melee weapons nowadays like shoot projectiles, I'm not sure it's like gonna beat other hard mode melee weapons, but it's pretty good. Alright, we're doing something a little bit different for this one, but you're gonna see why in a second. I've got a little launch pad set up here, and we're gonna see how far I can go. right now we're probably about 2/3 of the way across the world. So we have, at number 4, the Scaly Truffle. Something's a little pigron mount. It runs fast and it flies. So we're just gonna take off and see how this goes. You can see we get pretty high up, and we can just float across the world. It's probably not high enough to fly to find floating islands, but this is good movement. It's probably the best amount of movement you're gonna get until the UFO mount at the Martial Madness event. Really just going the distance here. So you can see that probably was way less than a minute, and I crossed a good amount of territory here. Also, little fun fact, I noticed when testing this out, but so normally the pigron will sink in the water, but if you have water walking boots, the pigron will walk on the water, which is cute. I like it. Moving into the top 3, at number 3, we have the Toxicarp. This can be fished up in hard mode corruption at any time. And it is technically a ranged weapon, but it consumes no ammo or mana. It does solid 43 damage and inflicts poison for 20 seconds. That's some pretty good damage. We could definitely fight a boss with that, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. But first, I need to address the elephant in the room. You might be wondering, Back Sniper, where's the Zephyrfish? It's not even in the top 10? Well, first off, I fucking crucified it. And second off, it does literally nothing! Why do you want it in this list? So we're gonna go fight the Empress of Light, and let's see how this goes. Yoink. This is gonna go well, trust me. Nothing but the Toxicarp. So my footage happened to bug out during that Empress of Light fight, and I didn't catch most of the footage, but I beat the boss. Anyway, at number 2, we have the Obsidian Swordfish. It's a spear. It's the second most powerful spear in the game, in fact. It can be caught in hard mode lava, in the underworld. I know fishing in lava can be a little difficult sometimes, but it's worth it, because this thing does 70 damage with a 24% critical strike chance. And, beyond just being a spear, this thing's a gun. Just look at that damage. Like, in the most recent update of Terraria, they're just making melee weapons even more powerful. And that's Hellfire, by the way. So just look at this. This is with no accessories, too. That is insane damage. And now it's time for your number 1. Having the one thing our number 2 spot missed. The fish of your dreams, in flesh, with great reverie. At number 1, we have the Crystal Serpent, dealing 40 damage and consuming 9 mana. This shoots an explosive charge, which will pretty much take out everything in the area. And it's a very straightforward shot too, it doesn't have any effect on gravity at all. So you can shoot this thing straight, and it'll pretty much take care of everything in its path. Overall, really great weapon. And I would say it's the best thing that you can get for fishing in general. Much easier to get than the Obsidian Swordfish, and you can also get it at the start of hard mode, so this will probably carry you for a while. Hey, thanks for sticking around till the end. That means you probably enjoyed the video, so I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And hope you guys enjoyed the rankings. If you have anything you want to say, your opinion, you can comment it down below. And one last thing. I wonder how the Zephyrfish is doing. Yeah, it's fine.